Good morning, everyone. Oh gosh, I want to say thank you so much. I have nearly 1,000 subscribers. That's totally amazing. And thank you for everybody who has been recommending my channel. I really appreciate that. Thank you for everybody who has come to my lives, and thank you for the participation, especially in the last one concerning the footcast. I hope it gave you a little, information on why their tracks are so easily washed away. That fat pad really makes their foot flat looking. So I kind of wanted to give a bit of a background on the history of Bigfoot within this governmental nation. So back during the time of our founding in the 1700s, the Natural Man Act was put in place in 1791, ratified in 1793. During that time, all of the Bigfoot people, Sabe, Forest Brothers, were put on the roll call of human tribes, indigenous people of this land. They were recognized as such, just like any other tribe, be it, Cheyenne or Sioux or whatever. They were listed as human tribal people. The Iroquois Constitution and the tribal roll still has them listed as such, but this government absolutely refuses to recognize that Constitution or that roll call. And the reason why they refuse to is because of Andrew Jackson and the Indian Removal Act of 1838, when the government of the United States decided to openly genocide them and anybody that had knowledge of them. I'm going to touch on some of that on my live on Saturday, and I'll be presenting a historic item from my family's lineage that is 30,000 years old. I'll make a post tomorrow about it. So with that in mind, that these cryptids were originally recognized as human beings and part of the tribal list, maybe you should consider what you're thinking about before you speak. The information that I'm giving you as far as, structures, active lines, footprints, my opinion on things, are basically growing up and being educated about them. I've been around cryptids since I was 2 years old. That's 58 years. Uncle Ong was the first cryptid I ever met. And Uncle Ong was the individual that wrote down all of the kana sounds and the kana marks for me to learn, so I could learn their language. My grandmother, my native grandmother, was a fluent speaker, as was Uncle Ong. I was never completely taught all versions of the language. I only have a little bit of one, because my grandmother died prematurely, unexpectedly. And that cut my education short, so I've had to enhance my own education by going out in the field and finding their language representations myself. The kana, the kanji, the trail markers, and figuring it out. I figured that the only way that these individuals will be saved from genocide is if we can learn to communicate with them. And that's actually my goal of my research. I'm not there to discover them. I've been around them all my life. It's your job to go discover them. Or your job to maybe realize they're human or there or whatever. In your negative comments, anybody who has a negative comment on my channel, I'm just going to delete you. I really don't care about your opinion. It's insignificant to my goal. On that note, I will make posts tomorrow about my Saturday show, and I'm going to be doing a field trip tomorrow. Hopefully I'll have some good stuff for you, and I'll see you Saturday if not before. Till then, thank you everyone.